Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another intuitive channeled message session for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. If this is your first time listening to these, I typically channel letters that could be a part of both of your names as well as zodiac signs, and then we usually get into the love messages as well as any other topics that present itself during the intuitive channeled message. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. It is general advice at the end of the day, so always take from it, just like a card reading, what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. All right, so I'll go ahead and start with the letters, and sometimes, especially for those who are new, I will sometimes pick up off of double or even triple letters. Very rarely, it could be more than that, but let's see what I'm able to pick up here. All right, so let's get started. Starting with letters B, K, F. I'm not picking up any double or triple letters this time. V, A, W, P, O, and an M, G, R, L, T, D, and an I. All right, so those are the letters. Let me go ahead and see what I'm able to tap into as far as names. I'm hearing Barbara. Could be Barb or even Barbie. Billy, Bob or Bobby as well. Bobby could be for male or female. Vincent, Val, Valerie. I'm also hearing Valerie. That could maybe be somebody's pronunciation of that name. Vinny, Peter, Petra, Petey, Patty. So those are the P names coming forward. Gretchen, Giselle, Gisela, Gigi, Kirk, Kenny or Kenneth, Kendrick, Alice, Allison, Elena, Oscar, Olivia, Randall, Randy, Rita, Rachel, a bunch of our names, Terry, Teresa, Trisha, Tommy. I'm hearing Torrance. I don't know if somebody lives in Torrance or if that's somebody's actual name. Could be Tori. Francis, Farah, Frank or Frankie, also presenting itself here. Wanda, Willie or William, Mark, Maria, Millicent or Millie, Michael, all forms of Michael, could be Mickey, Mike, Mikey, also Mitch or Mitchell, Linda, Lynn, Leo, Lynette, Lynetta, Lucy or Lucia or Lucia, Larry, Dante, Dimitri, David, Dan or Daniel. I'm also hearing Tyler, Iris, Arissa, Irissa. I'm hearing Rory, let's see what else. I'm not sure if I already said Al or Alan, but that's presenting itself here, as well as Elaine, Alain. And I think that's it for the names. Okay, so let's get into the zodiacs that I'm picking up here this time. So Gemini, right off the bat, I'm picking up off of that. Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, and I'm actually picking up off of double Sagittarius. Sorry for that background noise, guys. Okay, so those are the zodiacs. For Gemini, Scorpio, and Virgo, there's something significant coming through here as far as your birthstones. I'm not too well versed on the birthstones, but there's something here. So if you know what your birthstone is, if there's a jewelry, either a ring, a bracelet, a necklace, or maybe you just have the actual crystal or the stone, there's this need to just have it around, maybe in your pocket, in your car, in your office, in your bedroom, wherever it is that you feel that you would have most access to it. There's something tied into this energy of uplifting you or helping you somehow. For Virgo specifically, what I'm feeling is that there's this need to be really honest with yourself about something that you're going through or thinking about. There's also this need to focus most on caring for yourself, taking better care of you. Scorpio, at this time, there's something that you're very passionate about, whether that's a person or something that you really enjoy doing, your life purpose, perhaps, and just having your birthstone around could be very uplifting and inspirational for you. And Gemini, what I'm ultimately feeling here is your birthstone would offer you clarity on a situation that's either weighing very heavily on you or there's something here that you've really needed guidance on. So have your birthstones around. It could ultimately help get you back on track. Pisces and Sagittarius, there's also this need to focus on your well-being. Pisces, you could be burning the candle at both ends. Maybe you've just been working a little bit too hard or putting in too many hours at work, if that's something that makes sense for you. You also could have or be dealing with a lot of energy right now, excess energy. So you're being directed to use it wisely. Don't waste that time. And Sagittarius, if you are feeling like life has just been off course, or you're feeling lost and no sense of direction, your angel guides are actually helping you to find your way. That's just what I'm picking up here. And if you're stressed out about anything or anyone or a situation, and if it's starting to affect your health, that needs to be addressed. You got to put yourself back on your priority list. So hopefully that makes sense. And, again, picking up off of double Sagittarius, there's a reason why that's presenting itself here for some of you guys. There's something about possibilities for you, Sagittarius, but that's also coming forward for Cancer. Both Sagittarius and Cancer, this is a really good time for you to manifest in your love life, in your career, in your friendships, in regard to your health and well-being. It's a really good time for you to tap into that energy. There's also something going on Thursday, and obviously I'm recording this on a Friday. Maybe something happened for some of you yesterday that might be significant, if that makes sense. If not, there could be something that presents itself next Thursday. So just be mindful of that. Hopefully that makes sense. And if I didn't call your sign, that doesn't mean the messages won't pertain to you. It absolutely can. So let's get into some love messages here, as well as any other topics that present itself. Okay, so first order of messages that I'm feeling has something to do with situations where you know that you either don't belong there or you're not fulfilled or happy in it, and you're being directed to break free from it. You don't have to stay if you don't want to be there. I'm also picking up off of ex partnerships here, and you're being directed to let them go because maybe there's someone way better suited for you. Hopefully that makes sense here. You have to recognize your worth, is what I'm feeling, in order to find that love that you're looking for. And it starts with self-love sometimes, You have to be able to be fulfilled and happy within yourself in order to find that love connection outside of yourself. Take this if it makes sense. I'm kind of feeling for those of you who might be very gifted, have a particular talent, and I'm feeling it more so in the arts, or maybe some of you could be musically gifted, you could be in the performing arts. I'm just kind of feeling that type of energy. If that's something of interest to you and you've wanted to make a name for yourself, you're being directed to keep going, because you might just find that you actually achieve something major in your life. So keep going. That's what I'm feeling here. There's also somebody here who feels tremendous chemistry with you. So this is obviously somebody that you've already met. You guys have connected. You feel the chemistry just as much as they do. They're very attracted to you. I feel it's mutual. This could be a very romantic partnership. It's almost like they've had this epiphany, this clarity about you, and this person really wants to be a part of your life forever. For those of you who broke up already, what I'm also picking up here is that it could ultimately be a blessing in disguise, because that's what's leading you towards major changes that are happening in your life that could lead you towards somebody who really is your ideal mate, who could really make you very happy. Someone has actually been praying about you. Maybe you know this about them, that they turn to prayer. They could be the type that's really tapped into their religion or just prayer. So when they pray, they think about you, they pray about you and the relationship. And part of the reason why that might be is because you guys are not together, and they think about you and they miss you and they love you. There's also something about their dreams that's presenting itself here. When they close their eyes at night, you're the very first thing that pops into their mind. I feel they think about you 24/7 anyway, but there's something about the nighttime when it comes to preparing themselves to just wind down and really not think about anything or anyone, but they're always thinking about you. They think about the memories that you guys have shared together. They're also thinking about those intimate moments that you guys have shared together. When it comes to the memories, those fond memories, those happy memories that you guys have shared together, this person, they're just smiling from ear to ear. You make them smile when they think about you. You guys could also be thinking of each other around the same time. Maybe you're feeling their energy around the same time they're feeling yours. Because what I'm picking up from this person is that they feel you. They feel your energy when you could be thinking about them, and maybe you feel theirs. They consider you to be their true love, their forever love in this lifetime. And I'm just ultimately feeling that those of you that resonate with that, you're not with them. Something drove a wedge between the two of you, but they haven't stopped loving you. That's just how it's coming through here. And it's actually driving them crazy that they're not with you. I'm also feeling this person could have dated other people since you guys haven't been together. Maybe you as well have gotten back into the dating scene, trying to date other people. But ultimately what I'm feeling here, guys, is maybe you both are ultimately feeling like nothing compares to what you guys had together. They certainly are feeling that way. that no other love could ever compare to this. They see you as their happy place. They really do. And take this if it makes sense. I'm kind of picturing somebody who's touching the other person's cheek area. Maybe you might relate to that. Somebody likes to touch someone's cheek or face. And maybe you have even felt them touching you, even from a distance. I know that sounds bizarre. Or maybe you've experienced feeling like somebody has touched you, but no one's actually there. And I don't mean that in a creepy way. You know, it just feels almost like a feather touching you, but they're not there. So it's almost like they're touching you somehow from a distance, if that makes any sense. I'm just picking that up here. But yeah, they definitely consider you to be there forever. They're forever love, their true love in this lifetime, in any lifetime, in every lifetime. They really do feel that this is the most special connection that they have ever experienced in this lifetime, and nothing has ever been able to compare to what you guys had shared together. I'm also picking up, and take this if it makes sense, this person likes to go on long drives. Especially for those of you who might live somewhere where there's this coastal long drive. Could be by the ocean, if that makes sense, because I'm picking up off of a water feature. This is somebody who likes to drive a long distance, and it's by the water. For those of you who live in Southern California, you know, it's something similar to driving along PCH, and you've got the beach right there, and you're just driving and driving and driving until you get to Malibu, basically, you know. And what I'm feeling with this type of energy from this person, they're not really going anywhere. They just want to go for a drive and think about you. It's the one place where they can think about you and not have to explain themselves to anybody. I hope that makes sense. That is an energy that I am picking up when it comes to this person. They just like to go for long drives. No destination in mind. They just want to hit the road and think about you. And so they could be listening to particular songs that remind them of you. It could even be mutual songs that you guys really love to listen to. This could even be something that you as well are able to relate to. Yeah, it brings them peace to just think about you. Let's see what else I'm able to tap into here. There's also this energy of two people who are dancing. So either this is something that you guys really love to do. There doesn't even necessarily have to be music. Like in your heart of hearts, you guys are just happy being able to spend time together. But there's this image of two people who are slow dancing, music or not, just really enjoying the atmosphere, the ambiance, and the company. And somebody's very content, somebody's very happy, just being able to spend time. Let's see, one final message for the collective here. The words I'm hearing is, you are the real deal. And somebody failed to recognize this. What you guys had together, it was the real deal. And they didn't appreciate it at the time that you guys were together, and so now they've got some regrets. That might have something to do with an ex-partner. They've got some regrets. So it wouldn't surprise me if you actually heard from an ex, but I'm also picking up from this message here today that you would be better off without this person. It's time to free yourself from any sort of attachment to somebody that you were with before, because you could have an amazing, happy future with somebody else that could actually lead towards long-term commitment and even marriage. I'm feeling some of you guys might have dealt with someone in the past who was either afraid of commitment or they weren't investing fully in the partnership. So you guys might have distanced yourself. You might have walked away from this person. So yeah, major regrets on their part. But I'm ultimately feeling for you listening to this, it's time for you to move forward because you deserve better. You deserve happiness. They are in the past for a reason. All right, guys, so I will leave it there. I hope there was something here that you were able to relate to. If not, no big deal. I do these every Friday, so definitely stay tuned next Friday for more messages. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Take care.